Quadratic equation, parabolas and other graph, exam practice question 19. What is the vertex of the graph of the equation 3x squared plus 6x plus 1? So the first thing we need to think about is the turning point, because wherever the turning point is, that is where the line of symmetry goes through, and therefore is where the vertex is. So the first thing I need to think about here is my equation. Now, straight away, I am going to get my a out the front. So to do that, I'm just going to get 3 out the front and divide everything by 3. X squared, so that'll become plus 2x and plus 1/3. Now the next thing I need to think about, what can my c be? Well, it must be half of b, which is 1. So it must be 1 squared. So that'll be x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 1 plus 1/3. Now the next thing I think about here is I'm going to think my equation hasn't changed at all. I'm just looking at this first part, which is x squared plus 2x plus 1, and I'm going to complete the square. So if I complete the square here, that's turning it into 3x plus 1 squared minus 1 plus 1/3. Now, but I still need to remember that everything is being times by that 3. So it's still not quite in my form that I want, so I'm just going to clear some space and keep on going. So the next thing that I need to think about is I'm going to times 3 by everything. But when I do it, I'm just going to put it in front of the brackets of x plus 1 squared. Now the 3 is going to times with negative 1. So 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Then I've got 3 times positive 1/3, which is 1. Negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. So now I've got it in the turning point form. So now this is going to help me, because straight away I can see that in the brackets x must be negative 1. So x must be negative 1, so it's going to either be either one of these two. And my y must be negative 2. So I'm just going to put that point on now. So x is negative 1 and y is negative 2. I know my y-intercept is going to be 1. So I've got 2 points that I can draw my graph, because all I needed was my turning point, because then I can say that my vertex is at negative 1, comma, negative 2, because that is where the line of symmetry crosses our parabola.